At Tiger Law, we're a team of animal lovers. Now, this isn't just limited to tigers, of course. Between us, we have an array of pets, which include dogs, cats, guinea pigs, and even a squirrel. Now, I myself have 3 cats, which some people might view as verging on crazy cat lady status, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Now, we've all seen the headlines in relation to the increase in families buying pets during lockdown. We are, of course, also in the lead up to Christmas. Now, this got me thinking about quite an important issue. What happens to our beloved pets when relationships break down? It's not uncommon for couples to disagree about what will happen to their family pet when their relationship breaks down. And some have even gone so far as issuing court proceedings. Now, standalone proceedings in relation to disputes over animals are very rare, and usually the issue forms part of the overall financial settlement. On average, around 1 in 8 divorces involve disputes about pets. This is a point where you might want to cover your pet's ears. As much as we love our beloved animals, unfortunately the law in the UK views a pet as a chattel, so much like any other ordinary household item like a table or a chair. Now, we know that our pets have feelings, but this is not considered in the eyes of the law. However, in America there are 3 states where feelings are recognised, and often the courts there adopt a shared care agreement for animals when couples' relationships break down. So what are your options if your relationship breaks down and there is a family pet involved? Now, you can of course negotiate directly with the other person. You could instruct a solicitor to deal with these negotiations for you, and you could of course attend mediation. As a last resort, you could consider issuing court proceedings, but it is important to consider whether court proceedings are wise. It is arguable that more money will be spent than the intrinsic value of the pet itself, but that does of course depend on the value of the pet, for example, if it was a racehorse. If it is necessary for a court to deal with a dispute in relation to a pet, the court will consider things such as who paid for the pet, who the pet is registered to, and who pays for the insurance. Now, they do consider what is in the pet's best interest. For example, does one party go out to work all day? Are there children involved? Does the pet usually live with the children? Now, these factors will be taken into account. If you are considering buying a pet or have recently bought a pet, one thing you can consider is entering a pet nup. Now, this isn't just for couples, but it also includes family members. Now, the document is drawn up, and the details included within the document are things like where the pet lives, who pays for insurance and vet bills, who pays for upkeep, who makes decisions for medical treatment, and the important decision as to what will happen for end-of-life care. It is also possible for the document to include what will happen if the relationship breaks down. Now, the Blue Cross have offered a helpful template if you visit their website at bluecross.org.uk/petnup. Now, whilst not technically binding, much like prenuptial agreements and postnuptial agreements, the courts are likely to uphold this type of agreement if it has been freely entered into with no undue pressure applied. If legal advice has been obtained and both parties intend that the agreement is final and that they understand the implications of the documents, then quite likely the court will consider it if we do get to a stage where there is a disagreement. Now, of course, this document does avoid any confusion and dispute and ultimately save time and money. And the outcome of the agreement is that it's in the pet's best interest.